Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
And it's your boy Taco Bell Wani right back with another Kayla Harrison video. You might ask why, you might ask who, and I'll explain. Full-time family, I think I've got a new favorite WMMA fighter. I don't even know who my old favorite WMMA fighter was. I know Karolina Kowalkiewicz, Rose Namajunas, Valentina Shevchenko. You know, I'm big fans of all of them. But I've been, since Kayla Harrison's MMA debut was announced, my boy hit me up with that message, and I'm learning more about Kayla Harrison. Yo, I'm becoming more and more of a fan. I told you on the last video I was on the bandwagon, and I seen my dog Stamina MC said, "You can't be on the bandwagon, they ain't even got wheels yet." You're wrong. I'm telling you right now, me and my boy Thomas B are on the bandwagon. You guys can get on or not. I'm about to put you guys on a whole lot more Kayla Harrison game. Kayla Harrison has already did interviews in the past talking about a potential Ronda Rousey fight. She's already did interviews in the past talking about the potential Cris Cyborg fight. She's already addressed someone else I seen in the comments said, "Yo, I was watching this video, and one of the first things that popped up on my recommended was Kayla Harrison versus Ronda Rousey, and Kayla Harrison was getting out-grappled by Ronda Rousey. How can she be Ronda Rousey 5.0 and she can't even beat Ronda Rousey 1.0? Well, let me put you on game, baby boy. Check this out. That was in 2005. It is now 2018. Kayla Harrison is only 27 years old, about to be 28. So that means whenever you seen Ronda Rousey grappling Kayla Harrison was only 15 or 16 years old, probably 16 the first year she could probably grapple in the Judo World Championships. So yeah, back then, 16 years old, Ronda Rousey, older, more experienced, got one on her. But since then, Kayla Harrison has went on to win 2 Olympic gold medals, and has also said in a recent interview she couldn't make 135 pounds to save her life. You'd have to chop off both of her legs to make 135 pounds. She said, so kudos to Ronda Rousey for being able to make 135 pounds. But yeah, that's not anywhere in my future, which means she's got the legitimate size. Who's the only other fighter you ever have heard of that cannot, female fighter, that cannot make 135 pounds no matter what? I'm talking about no ifs, no ands, no buts. I'm sorry, sweetie, it's not happening. Cris Cyborg. We've already talked I told you guys, this chick, she's like, and I don't want to keep saying this, so I'm going to not say that. I'm just saying this to introduce people to Kayla Harrison. She's really like Ronda Rousey 2.0. I'm not talking about in Ronda Rousey's shadow. I'm talking about Ronda Rousey new and improved. So she's going to be her own Kayla Harrison, but she's just got a lot of similarities as far as the judo background. But check this out, she's a legitimate featherweight, or even she's making her MMA debut at lightweight. She's got the size that Ronda Rousey didn't have for the Cris Cyborg fight. As far as judo's concerned, Ronda Rousey was an Olympic judo gold medalist in 2008. Guess who won the gold in 2012? Kayla Harrison. Guess who won the gold in 2016? Kayla Harrison. Two-time Olympic judo gold medalist. On top of that, she couldn't make 135 pounds to save her life. So when you see her and Ronda Rousey grappling back in 2005, keep into consideration Kayla Harrison was only 16 years old at the time. So yeah, you might have saw that. But since then, she's not only probably, of course, been training her judo to go on to win gold medals, but also training her jiu-jitsu, learning about knee bars. She talked about in an interview with TMZ, which I can only get some of the audio of her talking, so I'll play that at the end. I'll make this quicker because, you know, TMZ don't fuck around. If you use their video, they're striking you, and I don't even know how their audio works. But with fair use and me putting at the end of the video, I think we're good. Now, with that being said, Kayla Harrison in the interview was asked about a potential Ronda Rousey fight. She said, no, I wouldn't really want her to fight Ronda Rousey in MMA. We've trained together for like 7 years, and it would probably just turn into a big judo match in the octagon, you know, and we trained together, so I don't want to fight Ronda Rousey. And then she talked about a potential Cyborg fight when she said, if I get into MMA, the only reason I'm going to get into MMA if I do is because I feel like I can be the best in the world. And we all know who the best in the world is right now, Cris Cyborg. And I'm not saying I'm ready for Cris Cyborg yet. All I'm saying is if I'm getting into MMA, I want to be the best in the world. Right now, Cyborg's the best in the world, which means Kayla Harrison, now that she's making her MMA debut, 100% has her, I guarantee you, one of her end goals, her end game is to beat Cris Cyborg, because she said she wants to be the best in the world. She even mentioned Cris Cyborg as the best in the world, so she knows that's a fight that's probably going to happen in the future. But she's not just some geek off the street, you know, that's just going to rush into a Cyborg fight. Hey, put me versus Cris Cyborg the next time she needs a short notice opponent. No, she's building her skills up, training her jiu-jitsu, training her striking, keeping her judo and her wrestling, you know, polished. She said she already knows like the arm bars and, you know, the arm submissions and stuff like that, but she still needs to learn about the knee bars and you know, all of the leg submissions that you learn in jiu-jitsu more of. So Kayla Harrison's got the right mindset to come in and become a very well-rounded fighter before just going straight for a title shot, Cris Cyborg, you know, first UFC debut type stuff. She's going to come up the right way. Right now, she's in the PFL. Should probably fight a couple of fights there, fight her contract out there. Could potentially go to Invicta or at the UFC afterward. And once she does get to the UFC, I think she's going to be ready or close to ready to challenge Cris Cyborg for that title. Cris Cyborg, I mean, I don't see anybody else that's going to be taking Cris Cyborg's title anytime soon. We know Holly Holm versus Megan Anderson. They're going to be fighting for a possible another #1 contender fight. But hey, even if, you know, one of those girls fight Cris Cyborg again, Cris Cyborg's probably going to be the favorite, because Cris Cyborg is the women's GOAT right now, the greatest women's fighter of all time. And Kayla Harrison said if she gets into MMA, she wants to be the best. And in order to be the best, you've got to beat the best. With that being said, check out this little clip from a Kayla Harrison interview. And after that, let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. I'm out.
I will only do MMA if I really truly believe that I can be the best in the world at it. I don't want to be in anybody's shadow. I don't want to be second to anyone. I'm going to do it if I'm going to be the best in the world, period. Yeah, I'm not really interested in fighting Ronda. We were training partners for years, and we fought every day for 7 years, so I'm not I'm not interested in revisiting that. I think that it would turn into like a giant judo match inside of a cage probably. And I can't make 135 to save my life. You know, you'd have to cut off both my legs. So that's not a realistic. I'm going to put that out of everybody's mind right now. It's not realistic. God bless her for being able to get down to that weight, but I'm a little bit bigger of a girl. You want me to call someone out right now after I haven't even thrown a punch? Honestly, I just want to be the best. I want to fight the best, whoever that is. I think we all know who it is at 145. It would be an honor to step into the cage with the best of the best someday. Cyborg obviously being amongst those, but I'm nowhere near ready for that by any means. So everyone just calm down. Let's take a breath. Let's just take this one day at a time.
And as always, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. I'm out.
This is #1 bullshit.